There are special requirements for disposing of radioactive materials. All radioactive waste is deemed controlled waste and must be placed in appropriate and designated waste disposal containers. The containers must be properly marked for radioactive waste. Auburn University uses fiberboard drums for solid radioactive waste and plastic jugs for liquid radioactive waste. The Radiation Safety Office can supply these solid and liquid waste containers upon request. The disposal of radioactive waste, if not done properly, can be expensive for Auburn University. Here are a few simple steps that you can take to help with the disposal of radioactive waste. First, remember that all radioactive waste must be separated from non-radioactive waste. Under no circumstances is it permissible to dispose of any radioactive material into the regular trash. Second, in-lab sewer disposal of liquid waste is not allowed on Auburn University's campus. Third, no containers, equipment, or supplies marked with radiation symbols and labels can be placed in the regular trash. Finally, radioactive waste should not be mixed. Keep the radioactive waste separate by radioactive element and physical form, such as solid or liquid. This allows for certain radioisotopes to be disposed of by decay in storage. In other words, allowing short-lived isotopes to decay to background by holding them in storage for 10 half-lives and subsequently disposing of these items in the regular trash. Glassware and sharps that were involved in radioactive materials experiments must be placed in a designated container. This container must be sturdy, properly lined, and in good condition. Broken glass waste should only be disposed of in designated broken glass containers. Radioactive materials glassware and sharps containers should be labeled with caution radiation or radioactive materials. When the solid waste fiberboard drum is slightly over 3/4 full, it is ready to be picked up. Why 3/4? Because we do not want the drum to be overflowing upon pickup. Do not overfill the liquid waste container either. When it is ready to be picked up, secure the lid to prevent spilling the contents. To request a waste pickup, you must completely fill out the waste disposal form and place a copy on the waste container. Then schedule a waste pickup with Stephen Price. Once the request is submitted, Radiation Safety will pick up the waste and the paperwork. All records of radioactive waste disposal must be maintained by the Radiation Safety Office for review by the Alabama Radiation Control Office. If you have concerns about radioactive waste, contact lab personnel or the Radiation Safety Office. For more on radiation safety, visit auburn.edu/RMS. Thanks for watching.